Good morning. Hello everyone. We're back. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Took a break yesterday and Monday was a holiday. Trump is actively speaking right now and there was a lot of news over the weekend as everyone's aware. Um so coming back to a lot, but can't complain. Volatility is nice in a good amount, not too much. But I feel good. I'm ready. And I'm gonna load everything up. Okay. Okay. So yesterday was a good sell-off. Just the whole idea of tariffs coming back, and you know, the EU actually retaliating and showing that we're gonna have the bazooka tariffs. So right off the okay, I'm just loading the charts. We'll go over this together. Let's get the aces here. So I got the 1 day and 1 week in front of us. Sorry, just getting everything ready for us. Perfect. So yeah, so this was a really good sell off, just because let's just look at volatility. So we're at 19. Okay. Um, yeah, very good sell off because we were in this range for a while, and finally we broke the low, which I just like from a liquidity standpoint, that's good just because the last time we were here was a month ago. So I don't know if we will sell off more. I don't Trump is actively speaking, so he could say more things. Um but right now it's pretty if we're in this range. I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's just see. But what we do know is that we broke lower. We broke this range, this choppy range, which is good for like if we can generate liquidity, we can easily come back into the range if buyers step in and they were like, yeah, we're not gonna let what Trump says affect the market, or fear will keep coming, gold and silver will keep going up, and in the market, people ask, what do we sell first? And that's going to add fear and it's going to continue to sell off. So one of the above is going to happen. And we really have to just wait till Trump stops speaking. I don't know when he's done speaking, but I just know he's speaking. I have him, I do hear him. So if he says anything, I will uh, definitely inform it to the stream. So yeah, the 1 week, yeah, good pullback again. Although we could definitely push lower to there's a lot of wicks here. The market, like, this is just potential orders. ES is basically okay. I already played this, but I'll add this line because I do see that. Um, why is this okay? Um, yeah. So if we get to push lower, there's liquidity areas that we can target. If we push back into the range, we got EMAs that we could target for, like, because this is like a what, a first to second, no, second, no, maybe a second or third standard deviation move from the EMA, the 8 a.m. EMA, because you can see this is the Boolean bands, right? This blue wiggly line is the Boolean bands. And we broke pretty low pretty quickly. So okay, now let's go to the 4 hour and 1 hour. Okay, so here the 4 hour, okay, it was just a solid gap down, so that's interesting. Then we, yeah, just continue to sell off second leg was used as a sell-off. We had a little bit of a retracement back higher, but just pushed lower. Now we're consolidating, so this is interesting. We're not just going down or up, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm just gonna scroll back just to see some of the potential. So we traded till here. Was it a wick test? No. Okay. But we did break lower. This is like we had support here last time. If I go even look back, yeah. So this area was. I remember I've seen this area so many times. This little rangy area. Um, but if we do break lower, I mean, there's ways to go. Let's just see what happens. But the market could consolidate here. We have PCE tomorrow as well, so that's also something to keep in mind. But the market could be consolidating right now to push lower, to push higher. I don't think it's I don't necessarily think it's gonna sit here and consolidate. It could, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen because with Trump speaking and just the potential to retrace some of this liquidity from Tuesday, or just push lower for the chance to trade a liquidity that we haven't touched for like a month. This is the 1 hour. Why is it so okay? Oh, just my lighting. Okay. 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 Just looking at the at ES to see any similar structures compared to NQ, but they're moving together pretty nicely, so that's good. Okay. So ES actually, yeah, played yeah. So this will definitely act as a support. So and we were able to retest it and push higher. So NQ will follow that, but let's see if it's sustainable. Okay. So the 4 hour is gonna be my primary source of truth of like, okay, where does the market really want to go? So now let's look at the 15-minute. Kind of pointless right now just because I mean maybe you'll help us a bit. Let me just get the charts ready. Yeah, so just consolidated and then Trump started speaking here and it rallied. Interesting. So okay. We're holding well. I think my main focus on 15-minute and 30-minute is just the EMAs that we have here. How will we react to them? And you know, that's gonna be a main focus for me, the EMAs here. So I'll look into that if we do push higher. We're already forming a doji, but we still got 5 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. Oh no, it already printed a doji. Okay, so still 5 minutes to see what will happen. So okay, now let's get to the 1 minute and 5 minute. Here we go. So I'm gonna have to set this up. That is weird. That is weird. Oops. I'm gonna have to see what that's about. Okay. Strange. I'll just quickly look into why that's happening. Should be a quick fix, hopefully. Hmm. I just turned it off for some reason. And it's weird. TraderVate is charging you for like subscriptions. I mean, order flow is free in, but you have to activate free indicators. That's weird. Anyways, but they're only really making you pay for extended tick data history, which is reasonable. Oops, what is this? I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. I think it should be good now. I'll click connect. Okay, perfect. I'll get you back on the right screen. So here we are. Let's now look into this. So we're basically in yesterday's range. I just want to see if this value area is lower. I don't even think they will load. Yeah, this is probably, it's not gonna load. It's gonna be too far away. That's okay. So yeah, sellers are really just holding the actual sellers on the shorter time frame are really holding it down. Value area is all the way up there. We had a low volume node right here from yesterday. We could mark it down. Okay, so whew, definitely seeing risk off for now, just because like this price action. So let's try to understand this together, okay? Um, Let me just load everything. Okay, so buyers tried, sellers are trying to control, consolidated for a large period of time. Buyers again took control, sellers made a new low, basically PO3 structure. Manipulated lower, now distributing higher potentially. Buyers hold it strong, I might be interested, but I also have to be very careful with these traps. So I'm gonna be focusing on extra confirmation, not just like, I'm gonna be extra careful because there's a low volume node right here. I have to be careful of too. Yeah, there's a low volume node right here. If we find good support on it, I'm gonna do that. If we find good support on it, I can definitely see us retracing higher. But yeah, okay, doesn't look bad. So let's see. I mean, Trump is still speaking, kind of annoying, but he has to speak. Sorry, give me a sec. Perfect. Okay, so um let's get the okay, let's just so I'm just trying to analyze this a bit more. Yeah, so on ES on a 1 hour, basically the 4 hour, we cleared the pre-market highs. Um Pretty bullish, but we do have a low volume node that we're facing right now. And it's a large low volume node, like, yeah, and sellers were in control of it. So then here, was that pre-market? I'm pretty sure it's pre-market. Okay, so in the pre-market, we retraced all the way up to here. Okay, interesting. Two five eight. So the way I'm gonna go about this trade is that I'm gonna, if it breaks, it breaks, but I would like to see a pullback. So I'm gonna limiting to this, not just. I'm gonna be, if it pushes, it pushes, but if it moves cleanly, because there's a low volume node, but I'm basically trading till the wick of the pre-market high, which is 255. It's not really, it's actually 256. Okay. So a little bit of a pullback here. Let's see how the reaction is. But on ES, it's bullish. We have liquidity at 250. Aggressive buyers stepped in for a second. New high printed. I'm gonna be careful with my entry. Yeah, so we have liquidity at 250. Okay. So I want to see a good pullback here. Oops. Wait, what? Why did you do that? I have no idea why it's doing that. Oh, I guess I have to keep this here now. Hmm. Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to get in right away. So good catch. So let's see how sellers react here. Sellers are over pushing. Are pushing harder. Mm-mm-mm. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, I messed my order up. It played out, but I don't know, didn't trust it. I messed up my order. It would have worked. That's okay. Um, it's okay. Like I like a little bit of hesitation when I get back, just to make sure that like oh, I played it exactly where I wanted it to play. That's good. So that's good that I'm definitely seeing it clear for that reason. EMA right here. I would want to see a pullback. What I didn't like about it is that where I would have entered didn't have enough confirmation, and getting in there is kind of like risky. So I didn't want to take that. That's why I was trying to move my order, but I was messing up the whole order setup, so it just didn't happen. But I don't know. I think it's just simply, the conviction to take that trade was not really fully present, and I think that's fine. I think that's really it, though. Okay, just taking a look at the other time frames as well for anything in the way. You need to see at the end of the day. I will need to see a pullback. That's for sure. There's a low volume node here. I'll mark it down. Liquidity at 2,300. Mm-hmm. Waiting this out. That's a low volume node as well. I don't know if I want to see it clear it though. Okay, no volume node being tested. I don't know if I like that. Ah, shit. I don't think I'm, because I was like, why am I getting in when it's having that price action? That was a very close stop out. They were so close from filling the liquidity. I'm moving to break even. Okay. Feel like I could have played that. Well, no, that I keep doing that. Last time I did that too. When I took a 20-point trade, it was like I could maybe play that to POC, but that's not the point. And it's not, the price action is not very good. It's very dangerous. So happy. That was a close call though. I was close to getting stomped out, but I'm out. I'm done. Good trade. A little bit risky. It was like I think 1 point away from my stop loss. So that was that's why like entry is so important, because you need to make sure that your stop placement is kept where it's a little bit protected. Here comes the push out of POC, but I can't. I guess I could have, but I'm not going to, and I'm glad I don't, because it's like there's no point to take that risk, especially when I'm happy I moved to break even. I was hesitating too as well, but I was like, why am I hesitating? Just go to break even. So overall, very good. Happy with that. Um, why did I hear that noise? Hmm. Okay, so that was okay. Oh, it was a limit, huh? Yeah, so no slippage on that. That was a good trade. Yeah, so it's going straight to POC, but I can't, like, at the end of the day, from my research and backtesting, it's very likely that it will have some reaction on value area. And yes, I was already in the money by 20 points. Um, it's still like we just made a low volume node, so I would probably front run it. Actually, I would let it run. It will run to POC, but that's for future trades. It's a really big trade. If I took that trade, it would be really big. Like I got in here, right? That's a 60-point trade. Yeah, let's chill. Okay. Um, this is a crazy candle. This is almost a 1% candle. So really nice price action, but I have to follow my rules and get the hell out of here, because that's what I signed up for. Hey, what are you guys looking at again? You're looking there. Okay. Let me move you here. So good trade. I'm happy. Really happy because could have been a loss today. And I'm grateful that my stop was 1 point away, and that the overall idea was good. Oh yeah, wow, that's crazy. If it did front run, it did front run it. That's cool. Um, okay. So yeah, what time is it now? It's 10 a.m. I can go make a glass of coffee now, because we didn't have we were on electricity thing. So okay, for the ones who are tuning in left, oh, we actually got some people here. So hi. Um, I'm planning to start making a series, and it's gonna be like a playbook of how to unlock the full potential of yourself, and it's in the works. Unfortunately, I had a little things come up earlier, so uh it has been delayed. Yeah, I was supposed to make a video Sunday. Now it's Wednesday, but I think, yeah, probably not. I don't know. Maybe today or tomorrow. It will happen. But overall, it's exciting. I'm really excited though. Just like, I think it's really gonna be good. I have a lot of good ideas for it. And I just again want to provide value, and I think everyone will like it. And I'm doing my research too, so that when I'm ready, like I want to make sure that each topic is covered properly and nothing is left. But of course, the video should be digestible, not too long. So I'm trying to find a mixture of that. But I feel like if I am gonna do this, I really want to get the right research, break it down properly, and just give high value and also illustrate. I got ideas though. That's all I'm gonna say. But I am excited to add that to the channel, and I think hopefully, like, I'm gonna also try to market some like other video ideas so that I can get some new subscribers here, and just grow the community so that we can all come and join this live stream and talk, and spread our knowledge and what we see, and how to improve. So that's basically it. And this was the stream. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great day.